hard to see because it's hard to damn work on. Nordine trailer house. Oh, disaster. Guess I got this one in the bag. Okay guys, I'm back at this call. The one that had the really weird transformer with 2 commons on the primary line voltage coming in and 2 commons on the secondary on the 24 volts coming out, which this is it here. This is the brand new OEM direct replacement. And I'm thinking, I don't know, man. Normally I put an inline fuse when I have an issue like this, but this is not a normal transformer, so I guess I'm going to try to put an inline fuse on the red 24 volt wire. Because you know there's a reason why the transformer blew, okay? So it's a good possibility if I don't attempt to put some type of protection on it, it could blow this brand new weird OEM direct replacement transformer out, because it could be a short somewhere. So oh my god, I guess I'll try to put an inline fuse on 24 volts. I don't know. Alright guys, let's do it. Okay guys, so far I've got the black common wire right here coming off the top of the transformer for the 240 volts, the line power. I've got that hooked up here, and I think the other thing, I have the other common for the line side power coming in attached to that relay back there. Okay, and that's as far as I've got so far, and it all continues. Okay, I got the red 240 volt wire hooked up here. Y'all probably wondering why am I cutting and making a junction with the wire nut. Well, that's easy, because this red wire for the 240 volts goes back and ties into a heat sequencer. Okay, and the black wire here goes in and ties in to a heat sequencer as well. It's hard to see because it's hard to damn work on, but y'all know as well as I do, if you got an old ass furnace with heat strips in it and you pull off the wire off of the heat sequencer, then you know that you could just pull the whole damn heat sequencer out when you pull the wire off, or damage it when you got an old unit like that. So that's why I want to be safe. Just cut the end off of the wire, make the junction with the wire nut. It's probably the smartest thing to do in this particular situation, because this is an old Nordine trailer house. Oh, disaster. But we're going to play it safe so we can get them back going. Alright guys? Okay guys, so I got the secondary side almost hooked up. I got the black common off of the 24 volts, and ridiculously enough, yes, the yellow common. That is crazy shit, ain't it? Hooked up. So black and white stripe common hooked up, and the yellow common for the 24 volts hooked up. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of these ends on here for a 24 volt fuse that I have in my package here. And where's the other half? And here's the other one. I just need to go get my crimpers to crimp those stake-ons on. And all I can do is have my fingers crossed, hope and pray that if it is a dead short, that it will blow that fuse before it blows this new transformer, because this is crazy. Okay guys, I got the inline 5 amp fuse in there. Put a little bit of tape on it so it won't ground out and be an issue. And I left this tape sticking out like so I can easily take the tape off to change the fuse if it blows when I cut the power on. So, looking at what I had to do, remove these breakers here. I think everything's okay for me, like to cut the power on to give it a shot to see if the 24 volts is restored. Wait and see what happens when I cut the power on, right? Okay guys, I got it back up and running with the control voltage with the 24 volts. Got the transformer back in there, put an inline fuse in it, come on run. So I know I was making progress, right? Well then I noticed that the indoor fan motor, when it went to come on, it was like like it was barely wanting to turn. Motor's hot as a firecracker. So here I go, got the capacitor out, and I couldn't read anything on the capacitor because it's so old, you know, you can't read any printing on there. The printing has come off. But I read on here on my motor that it is supposed to be a 7.50, 7.5. I go over here to check my capacitor. Like so. And we're reading 1.6 microfarads. So we're going to have to go get a 7.5 microfarad capacitor and put on here to see if we can get this fan motor to run properly, along with everything else. You never know what you run into, guys. Alright, let's go get that capacitor. Alright guys, got it back up running. It's a old 22 system, so we're looking at 85 over 275. It's 91 degrees in the house at the thermostat, but I got the cooling back going after replacing the that weird ass transformer and then the bad really low, extremely low 7.5 microfarad capacitor, and then got it's running just as smooth as you want to see now. So I guess I got this one in the bag. Alright guys, y'all don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. It sure would help the channel out. Alright guys, y'all have a good day. Later.